you mentioned Paul Bosch, Texas wrestling, which I feel like every day that goes by, new things come up, and some of our history so nice that we're here to be around history, but some of our history just naturally gets lost to time.
Yes.
Paul Bosch, I know, is that ring Paul Bosch's ring?
So Paul Bosch had a ring like just like this.
Yeah.
And I had that ring for a while. The ring was lost on the side of the road, on the side of Interstate 10, throwing some trash out the window. Someone found it changing a tire. This is 1967.
Jeez.
He had a second one made, got held up. That one was stolen. Had a third one made. Booker T has the third ring.
I know that. Yeah.
Okay? So a year after Paul had passed, someone called the television station that we were on, Channel 39 in Houston, and said, hey, I have Paul Bosch's ring. Paul's widow got excited, thinking it was the ring that was stolen in the holdup.
Yeah.
The guy's changing his tire on the side of the road, found the ring, and had Paul's name on the inside of the ring. Took it home, lost it. 1989, whatever it was, moving, found the ring.
Yeah.
Gave it back to Valerie, Paul's widow. 2013.
The journey on this ring.
I'm moving.
Yeah.
We don't know if someone coming through the house stole the ring or whatever, lost the ring. And I was bound and determined I was going to have a ring. And what it is it's two wrestlers in the middle, and it has the microphone on one side for me.
See.
For me, that's about podcasting and also announcing and doing the Brother Love thing. And on the other side is a television from just all the time writing television, producing television. And it's kind of sums up my whole world, my whole life in the business on my finger.
Paul Bosch, I think for those who don't know, legendary promoter Paul Bosch, very important to you.
Paul, I started when I was 10 years old with Paul Bosch.
Yeah.
Selling posters of Rocky Johnson.
No way.
Yes. And going up into the stands, and you got a quarter per poster to sell the posters. Made $12, 10 years old, 1973.
Jeez. Okay.
And so, man, I'm
wrestling business
doing great.
A windfall.
Holy
here.
cow.
Yeah.
$12 in 1973 for a 10-year-old kid.
Yeah.
You're making, that's big money.
Yes.
And I continued to do that. My brother Tom and I were always the kids that hung around the office, would do whatever needed to be done.
Yeah.
And from there, go on to assistant director of the television show as a child. And what that consisted of was giving cues while they did the commercials and the interviews, and sitting next to Paul while he did commentary and tell him what to throw to in the commercial. But I did that as a kid. 14 years old, the ring announcer didn't show up.
Yeah.
I got to ring announce. There was a flood. He couldn't make it in.
You loved it.
And oh my God, yes. But I was also terrified. Imagine being 14 years old. And here you go, kid. Ring announce. Your first match. You ask people to stand for the playing of the national anthem.
The natural anthem.
The natural anthem.
Natural anthem. Okay.
Yeah. And then the first person I introduced was Tora Tanaka.
Okay.
And I introduced him from Yokohama, Japan. So wasn't a great night. Superstar Billy Graham was in the main event and grabbed the microphone at the end of the night because I said that he lost the second fall and called me a punk kid for the entire 2-minute rest period between falls. You're nothing but a punk kid. You don't know anything you're talking about. Look at you. You're a punk kid. You're a punk kid. I don't even think that you can save him because you're nothing but a punk kid. Listen, you know. And so
had to be terrified.
2 minutes.
Yeah.
Of just berating me. And it was great.
What's the number one thing, and I don't mean to put you on the spot, but what is the number one thing you learned from Paul Bosch?
Listen, I think that any great promoter, Paul listened. Paul listened to the audience. We had a ticket office in Houston where people would come to buy their tickets in advance for the shows. We ran every other week.
Yeah.
And they would tell you. They would tell you what they thought.
Yeah.
And a lot of it was, it reinforced what you were doing. You wanted someone to be angry. You wanted someone to see that by God, I want Jose Lothario to come in and just beat the hell out of Gino Hernandez. That's what you wanted them to feel. But you listened to what was resonating and what wasn't resonating. And a lot of times you would have someone that was coming up underneath, and they're coming up that you may not feel that you don't envision them doing that. However, you're listening to the people that are buying the tickets, and that's key.
100%.
Listen to the folks that are buying tickets and watching the television show, not the ones that just want to critique it.
Sure.
And they will tell you what's working and what isn't working.
Yeah.
And you can either take the opinion of, well, I know better than them, or you can have that open mind and say, wow, I didn't look at it like that. And if you listen, the audience will always help you and tell you what's working and what isn't working. You just have to be honest enough and open enough to listen. And I think that was an important thing that Paul did. Paul loved to come out and talk to people buying tickets.
Find out what they were into, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
What do you like? Who's your favorite?
Yeah.
Really? Why? Who do you not like?
Yeah.
Is there anybody out there, like you seem like a fan that reads the magazines? Who's out there that you would like to see?
Yeah.
And he would listen, and then he would go, okay, hey, Bruce, find this guy, or whatever. We would then go in search of that. So you would bring the audience what they were clamoring for. And our job is to piss them off at times too.
Sure.
So if you piss them off, that's good. You just don't want to piss off the audience in the wrong way.
Sure.
And yeah, probably listening.
Listen.
It's the best advice I've ever gotten from most successful people before me.
Well, I think it's funny saying, I obviously you're incredibly on point with, you have to listen. You have to really listen. And even that, what we would do today in a survey or third market research, whatever it may be, about, hey, who'd you like? What was your favorite part of the show? What did you enjoy? Actually having someone who invest their time further to explain to you.
Right.
Whenever I have, you've seen him at a few of the shows, but Little Brodie, he doesn't know this, and he probably watched this podcast and be like, that's what he's doing, but that's what I do. Because he's not so connected to our world that I'm not getting an internal opinion. When I say, what'd you like? What was good?
Yeah.
Right. What was good? And sometimes it's a really simple thing, and I think, yep, that's working. And I have to be aware that that's working.
I had an opportunity in Houston with Mattress Mac, Jim McInvale from Gallery Furniture, dear friend of mine. And he had a young man with him, 12 years old, named Bryson.
Yeah.
Who, my God, blew me away with what he liked and what he didn't like.
Sure.
But he not only I brought him backstage for Raw, and he told Becky Lynch and Gunther both when he met them, polite as could be, hello, very nice to meet you. It is, oh, this is so cool. This is the greatest day of my life. I cannot wait for Lyra to just beat the hell out of you. It was just, and Becky, and I did not know he was going to respond like that, but he gave me an unfiltered, unbridled opinion of our product that I was like, wow.
Yeah.
And when it came down to, okay, who's your favorite? And his favorite of all time was Roman Reigns.
Right.
And I said, why? He says, because he's the man. He's it. He is real.
Yeah.
And you were number two.
All right.
But you were number two. You were number two. And it was close. Yeah. And I said, why? And he goes, Cody's real. When Roman retires, Cody will be the man. And I was like,
oh, come on.
What? I said, come on. I said, look at him. I said, you don't think right now? And but it was a kid's opinion.
Yeah.
That was so just unfiltered. And it was, Roman was in the spot longer. That's how he viewed it.
Sure.
And I was like, okay. I said, but Cody's there all the time. He goes, oh no, Cody's great. Cody's my favorite.
Chipping away.
Like, okay.
Yeah.
And as you got down to it, and you got down to,
Yeah.
well, then there's Jey Uso. And
Right there.
he's picking away at all of the things that he loves.
Yeah.
And it just encompassed everything. And he himself brought it around to, I just love the WWE.
Yeah.
It's great. It has everything. He goes, I love to boo Becky Lynch. And as he brought it all back around, I was mesmerized. It
That's
was
such
so
good
cool.
feedback.
And I spent a day with him, man. We had lunch together and just got to talk and ask him questions.
Yeah.
He asked me a million questions, but that's the best. Listen
Yeah.
to those that are out there that don't have a dog in the fight.